did the same thing in loser's side. So it's going to be nice seeing how these two explosive players with amazing combos are going to kind of bring it out to each other.
Oh yeah, and they're going to be starting off here on Smashville. What do you think of this pick?
Honestly, I think Olimar is going to have like a lot of stage control here. There's not really a whole lot of places to run away from his Pikmin, and Myran loves to just throw those Pikmin and get his perfect lineup going right now. But the stage isn't super big, so Game & Watch kind of doesn't have to cover as much ground to get in Myran's face and get those good combos like Game & Watch is known for. And as we saw him do yesterday, like we saw him get those huge percents. He's already off stage, and we've seen him use the reflector so many times. You see him coming back with it just to cover the Pikmin tosses that he knows Myran's going to go for.
Yeah, I think this is, it's the old Starterville. Obviously, the platform is going to stay static, but I think Myran's got a pretty solid edge so far. Hasn't cleaned the stock out yet, but you see just the use of his Pikmin. I think he plays such an interesting sort of hybrid model of Olimar. I mean, we see so many Olimars play either, oh my gosh, the reversal.
Huge reflect, wow, yeah. That works even on the smash attacks because it's still a Pikmin. Oh, just barely making that back.
Technically projectile. Crazy.
We see Myran go a lot. He goes for the down airs right off of ledge sometimes because the purple Pikmin has a little bit of a bigger hitbox. So that's something that Mr. Sensei is definitely going to have to watch out for.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So both of them feel the pressure right now. Mr. Sensei trying to keep the pressure off stage. That's definitely where Game & Watch is going to... Oh my gosh, the bomb, though. Take that first spot.
Myran going in a little bit too hard. He's got to be careful about that, man.
Oh,
like he's going to respond with the back air of his own, man. Yeah, he's just going to clean that stock up right there. Now we're back at an even percent on the second stock with the Smash 4, man.
Yeah, I mean, you got to figure, both of these characters are going to really, if they get a big lead, they can just sort of sit back, do their own job, trap you into doing something stupid. And this could be a stock.
Oh, that was so close. Game & Watch's berry animation just being so good. And you saw how far that down smash actually still hit him with the berry on the first one. It was actually ridiculous.
And he almost used the visual of the bomb to cover it, too. It was like a sneak attack.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Oh my gosh, Sensei, though, he is not... His disadvantage state is, non-existent. He just kind of up Bs and he's out of there.
Yeah, right? And he's taking so much percent from these Pikmins, and it's definitely kind of watch out for that. No, again, like I said, Myran's going to go for those down airs, man. You got to be ready for it.
He needs them. I mean, Mr. Sensei is giving him very little space to work with when he's in disadvantage, but I got to give it to Myran. He is not letting up. Every little opportunity he gets, he's capitalized very well so far.
Yeah, he's doing a great job, just playing just barely outside of Game & Watch's range. I'm sure it's very frustrating for Mr. Sensei to put out these attacks, and Myran's just perfectly dancing right outside the range of it, just so he can punish it perfectly. Oh my gosh, Mr. Sensei is so scary with these recoveries. He's only barely made it back a couple times, man. It's making me sweat, man.
I mean, you got to think this is a matchup. Obviously, a lot of people have played against Game & Watch's. Maybe not as many as Olimar's, but I think Myran's playing at textbook right now. I mean, Game & Watch, some of the moves are going to hard to get around. Oh my gosh, the chair, though, just to take that stock. So every little opportunity he gets, he needs to capitalize. So far, he's doing a pretty good job. Almost, 100% lead already.
I gotta see, Mr. Sensei has kind of been dropping a couple combos, and we saw him do so good at extending his combos as far as he could and just getting these bread and butters down before, but it's not happening so well this time, and I think that just is due to Myran just knowing how to DI really well. He has to. He wants to live. This is that experience really showing him.
Yeah, and Game & Watch obviously has some very damaging combos, but they're not the most Wi-Fi friendly. I mean, they do take a little bit of execution. You can't really buffer the fast fall, neutral airs as well. And Myran, is that in the blue?
Oh yeah, the blue. Oh man, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that the blue one is the one that extends launches off of grabs, right?
It's the thrower. Yep, blue's the thrower.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's Myran having his perfect lineup just like that. He'll adapt to any situation. But that just shows how textbook, like you were saying, how a textbook Olimar he is. It's he knows exactly what to do. That's great awareness from him as well.
Oh yeah, I think all Olimar players have to be pretty aware of not only what their character is doing, but obviously the other character as well. They got to know their lineup of Pikmin. They got to be ready and waiting for any option they're doing because most of his moves, they aren't super fast, but you can definitely get away with a lot.
It's interesting to see Myran actually ban Kalos. I thought he might have liked that one because Game & Watch doesn't have a lot of ability to run away from these little strings, but maybe he's also thinking in his own right, he's like, well, I want a way to run away from Game & Watch combos just to keep his lives secure and stuff. But that's an interesting game from him.
And quick reminder, we are doing all best of fives today, so there could definitely be some long mid-set conditioning. I wouldn't be surprised from this level of play.
Going to Battlefield. Myran getting that first opening, immediately putting him on ledge. That was amazing. Catching that up B with the up air. Just kind of dancing around each other right now. I think Myron's trying to get his loadout. He has the purple on deck. I know he likes to go for those double purple lineups.
Yeah, I think Mr. Sensei's kind of looking for a mistake from Myran. He's not going to give him one easily, though. I think that's sort of why he's gotten this early lead so far.
Yeah, I love one thing I want to point out from Mr. Sensei is he's doing such a great job of actually getting back to stage and like covering his options. Is he'll pop up with that bucket, save his jump, and up B afterwards. Ooh, that blue pick just barely missed it. Mr. Sensei, perfect timing on that kind of attack.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Sensei, I think he's trying to be a little threatening with the bucket. Obviously, Olimar can have a lot of things get reflected, but Myron's not falling for it since last game.
Yeah, that's great awareness from Myron. I'm sure it is very frustrating to have to deal with, though, where your kit is sometimes invalidated by just a reflector. Ooh, just barely missing that grab.
Yeah, so the Pigman was actually on the platform there. I don't know why, but that means he didn't have a Pigman to grab with. So unfortunate for Myron.
Oh, right idea. Pigman was in the wrong place, but that fair is going to take it out. Explosive, man. And Mr. Sensei living at 144. I mean, Game & Watch, a 2D character, is very light, and Myron knows that. Gonna grab, just toss him out of there, say, hey, go up to that blast zone. It's time, man. It's reset.
Yep, getting that blue on deck. The white and purple also to deal a lot of damage. Let's see what he's going to get. Grab from the red. Perfect. Dealing a lot of damage very quickly.
Beefy hits, man. Every time he gets a throw with that purple and follows up with a just meaty fair with the purple, man, it is just devastating.
Okay. Oh, the call out. Not going to die yet.
Myron is like really just stacking this lead right now. Like we're seeing him just perfectly space around what Mr. Sensei wants to do. Mr. Sensei has 3 damage. Oh, good parry into that up smash, man. That's going to take it. Ooh, trying to go for the cheeky
the Hail Mary.
Hey, you got to do it sometimes, man. You got to even that up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Game & Watch can get a lot of percent on Battlefield, especially off a down throw like that, but he's going for it. Already got 68 on this second stock for Myron, but still a full stock down.
Myron just did
oh my gosh, as I say that. Already 53 on Coffee Boys Mr. Sensei.
Ooh, that was a great parry into the up B. Is he going to 2-2 off the top? Ah, not quite.
That don't kill you, Dave.
Yeah. He's doing a great job also, Mr. Sensei, getting the Pigman off. That's one thing I do want to know.
There's the purple.
It don't matter, bro. The purple doesn't stick. It just swings like a bat.
I think if take a look at that last play, he almost baited him down, trying to throw a Pigman away, but also set up the purple to be the next one in line. So that's the strong hit you got to watch out for. So Mr. Sensei was not aware of that, it looked like, and he was trying to come back with aggression and got stuffed out.
Yeah, you see, I'm pretty sure how Olimar's down B works, his whistles, it'll actually change the order of the Pikmin. So you saw him do the whistle, like you were saying, when he was coming down, and I think you were 100% right on that call where he was trying to get his purple and then the next one in the lineup so that his up smash would kill. That was insane, man. Great match from Myran. I'm
big brain Myran, right?
Go, man. Yeah, dude. Back at Battlefield again? Okay. Myran felt himself that time. He said, hey, I'm going back.
Yeah, I think, Mr. Sensei, if he could slow it down just a little bit, go for the more guaranteed combos and not run into as much. Obviously easier said than done, but what do you think he's going to do to change it up here?
I think just like we're seeing right now, he's getting his combos exactly like you said, he's getting his bread and butters down. I think there's a little bit of nervousness from him right now, so we're not seeing the guaranteed follow-ups as much. But I think he's doing a good job of now. He's approaching differently. He's mixing up the way he's coming in. Doing that up B at shields great as always, just to have that super fast instant movement option. But I think he's just gonna he just needs to get his confirms and get out. Don't try to do crazy reads and overextend. Just play your game.
Yeah. I mean, we saw, I think, oh my god.
Oh my god, that was a huge call out, man.
Big boy perp gonna trip. Ooh. Okay, okay.
That was a perfect roll. Dodging that down smash after the
Oh
fair.
my god. Myron's playing like too good right now. Like, Mr. Sensei has no way around it. This is a rare spot, I think, to see a Game & Watch, you know? Like, he's kind of flustered.
Yeah, you see him using his up B and his down air to kind of have this fast mobility around, but Myran is like almost baiting it out, you want to say, because he's just like, all right, I know you're going to down it here. I'm going to walk away. He walks away, baits the down air out. That was a huge punish on that air dodge. That was amazing from Mr. Sensei. He's doing a couple more plays like that that aren't risky, that he's not going to die for, but that are big payoffs for him.
Yeah, I mean, that was, I think, really good coverage of the down smash. Going to cover, you know, both options. The spike, though, with the purple, of course. Going to take that stock. And look at full stock up.
Yeah, we saw Myran take so many stocks with that yesterday. That's definitely something the players have to watch out for going on in this top 16, man. Good. Coming down with that nair, actually. Kind of catching Myran a little bit off guard. Wow. I'm really surprised that get-up attack actually reached.
Okay. Ooh, look at this. Nice. Okay, center stage, though, for Mr. Coffee Boys, Mr. Sensei. Myran, though. Look at those two big purples. Okay,
We're kind of seeing Mr. Sensei adapt a little bit more. Myran used to catch his landings a lot, but as you see, Myran was missing
back.
Guess it doesn't matter. Big old purple boy coming back through, man. Home run with that. Myran takes that.
Big boy gonna hurt.
Dude.
Big boy gonna hurt.
Bro, he put in work that time, man. I'm just saying. I hope that purple Pikmin clocked in for work that day, because that was rough, man. That was rough. They definitely
I think
the entire time.
Purple definitely gained MVP status that game. It was nice job from the big boy. I think Blue did a lot. Blue got a lot of good throw kills. Good job there.
Yep.
And racking up damage with the rest of them.
Yeah, that was huge. Now Mr. Sensei is actually being knocked down to losers. Going to go against Shibaka 289, the Zelda that we saw a lot of yesterday. And Myran is going to advance on.
Mm-hmm.
He took that clean, I believe. Yeah, that was a 3-0. Yeah, just
3-0, man.
Taking that.
Yeah, that first game, I think, was the closest, but Myran really adapted pretty quickly. He had a lot of good ways to, sort of back off bait for a big punish. And we saw that again. He wasn't afraid to go for those spikes, too. He had a couple of those really clutch.
Yeah, he did such a great job covering those landings. And at the end, you could kind of see what I was saying, how, like, Mr. Sensei was making it back down to stage more, and Myran was missing some of his big tether grabs, or I guess the Pikmin chain grabs, He was missing a couple of those, punishes on the landings, but I think if we would have seen another game, if maybe it was since I took the first game, we would have definitely seen a whole different game for it. I think Mr. Sensei would have been a little bit more comfortable as he was getting adjusted to Myran's game plan. But, that's always how these things